All right, good afternoon, everybody. It is Friday, October 2nd. This is Friday for Good. Thank you so much for joining us. We are joined by Scott from the organization called Root, based out of Salem. How are you?
Hey, Samantha, I'm doing well.
Great,
Thanks for having us.
Thank you for joining us. Love to hear about Root and your mission, a little bit about you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, as I shared, thank you so much for having us, and thank you to the Chamber for inviting Root to be part of the series. So we're a relatively younger organization. We were founded in 2016, launched in 2017, and our mission is to help young adults, primarily in Essex County, create a pathway to independence through food service training and employment. So we focus on the culinary arts, and we offer, our primary program is we offer a 240-hour, which is over 14 weeks, culinary training program to help young people who may have one or more barriers to employment access the workforce. So I look forward to sharing a little bit more about that looks and feels from the perspective of a young person, but we're based here in Salem, as you shared. And we're also a social enterprise, which I can share more about, but we have an experiential training and employment component to our model.
Yeah, I'd love to hear, especially about that social enterprise.
Yeah, absolutely. So, first I'll share just briefly a little bit more about who we work with. So, I mentioned that our program is for young adults. So we look for youth who are between the ages of 16 and 26. Many of our young people actually come from Salem and Lynn because it's accessible, we're easier to get to. We're located in the Point neighborhood in the Shetland Park community. And our young people find us through a variety of pathways. So young people find about us on their own, are referred by their friends who've done the Root program. Others come to us through like case managers or teachers or advocates who got to know our program, and they know of someone in mind who think they'd be a good fit for Root. So, I mentioned our social enterprises. Pre-COVID, what that looked like is we have a grab and go cafe here at Shetland Park, open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 2:30 p.m. And folks would come and get freshly made coffee, baked goods, sandwiches, salads, bowls. And our cafe is completely run by our alumni.
That's awesome.
Second, we have catering. So we do on-site catering, and I'll share a little bit more about that in a second, but most of our catering is off-site. So we've worked with a variety of businesses, nonprofits, schools, pretty much you name it, and we've worked with them on the North Shore. So our catering comes in a variety of formats. It can be boxed lunches, it can be something for a more special occasion like a quinceanera, a bar mitzvah, a wedding shower. And the great thing about catering is that not only are clients and customers getting great food, but every time you order with Root, you're also helping to create job opportunities for our graduates. And then third, our other social enterprise, again, pre-COVID, was our event space. So right now our event space is kind of in hibernation mode because we can't gather in large groups, but we would host business meetings, nonprofit fundraisers, family events, and most of the folks who rented out our space used our catering, but you don't have to because you might have had a specific cuisine or a family friend who was catering, but most of our customers used our catering.
That's awesome. And so it's right at Shetland Park. That means it's right down by the water. It must be gorgeous down there.
That's right. Yeah, thanks for highlighting that, Samantha. Yeah, we're right on the harbor. So our event space has some pretty stunning views of the water. And, I think once folks get up to our event space, they see just how versatile it can be and how it can transform into pretty much any type of event that you're hosting.
That's awesome. It also sounds like it would be great for any of our members out there or any businesses that are holding meetings of small or large event kind of meetings. I know that, again, with COVID, it's changed a little bit, but people are starting to have trainings again. So catering is always an option.
That's right. And, Samantha, I'll mention one thing that we're really proud of is recently we were thrilled to find out that we received the Reader's Choice Award for Best of the North Shore, Best Caterer.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, it's a huge shout out to our head chef, Chef Sam, but also to all of our alumni who've been helping prepare and deliver these catering orders and fulfill all of our orders and requests for our catering clients. So we're excited to have that. And we just came out with the new catering menu.
Oh, yeah.
To kind of reflect the moment that we're in. And we understand that, you know, groups are gathering in smaller sizes and they may be thinking about food that comes kind of boxed and can be handled and distributed in a way that's, you know, safe and of course is delicious. So we have a great new boxed lunch with some great sandwiches, salads, bowls, and other offerings that we're looking to get out into the world and spread the good news.
That's awesome. I know that we talked about you bringing the menu up on the screen. So if you'd like to do that, and I know that if people are looking to see that menu, it's probably on your website, or it will be on your website. And we also will be sending a exclusive email out to our members so that they can get that information. Oh,
Great.
wow. Yeah.
Is that coming up? Can you guys see that okay?
Yeah, it looks great.
That's great. All right. So yeah, you can see, I mean, I'll just leave it up for a second, but there's a variety of offerings, and you know, this is by no means the extent of our catering menu, but I think this is the one that's most popular right now that we're sharing with customers.
Looks awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
I also just wanted to say I used to work at the Salem Farmers Market a couple years ago, and it was a pleasure that I was right next to you guys. So it was really awesome to see the kids working also and selling the products. And it was just a great experience. Brought my Thursdays a little sunshine those days.
Yeah, thank you, Samantha. Yeah, being a part of the Salem Farmers Market was fantastic. And it also makes me think of one thing I haven't mentioned so far, and it's a big part of our work, is we have been working with a variety of local farms. In Lynn, we've been working with the Food Project, and we just started this community meals program in Lynn in partnership with the Food Project. And what's really exciting about this is that we're using produce grown and harvested by young people through the Food Project, then turned into healthy meals by Root Youth. And the food is going to My Brother's Table in Lynn, and is really helping support the demands on their service during COVID.
Yeah.
So we just started this past week, and we're going to be continuing that through Thanksgiving. So that has been a big part of our kind of pivot during COVID.
Yeah.
So, obviously, I mentioned our event space has been temporarily closed, and our cafe has been temporarily closed due to COVID. But we were able to really focus our training and our commercial kitchen on community meals for those in need. So, in addition to My Brother's Table and the work we're doing with the Food Project over there in Lynn, we've also been doing thousands of meals for seniors in Salem Housing Authority, for children and families in Salem, as well as for LifeBridge, catered meals for the clients served at LifeBridge and the young people at Plumber. So just a variety of different community meals that our young people have been able to prepare with philanthropic support. So it's kind of a twofer. We're able to keep our young people employed, and we're helping get healthy food out to those in need.
It's so awesome. And thank you for all that you do. And I know that the kids, the young adults probably are so proud of the work that they do at Root. So we really appreciate you joining us for Fridays for Good. And I'd like to just give you a few minutes if you want to give any shout outs, or if you want to talk a little bit more about Root. But otherwise, Thank you so much.
Well, thank you again, Samantha, and the Chamber for having us. I'll just share one last thing. On November 12th, we are going to have a virtual celebration for Root. So like a lot of organizations, when we would have gathered together in the past, we can't do that at this moment, but we're excited to gather virtually and kind of a short, exciting, but we feel like inspiring 30 minutes to talk about our work over the last year. So that'll be on November 12th. Chef Kwame Onwuache, who is the New York Times bestselling author of Notes from a Young Black Chef, is going to be our special guest.
Awesome.
And we'll be having a variety of chefs from North Shore and beyond who are going to be offering up cooking classes that folks can sign up for and buy tickets for, and support Root on that event. So that's going to be on November 12th. Keep an eye out for more information. And I just have to share, I don't know how much this will come through, but this is a picture of some of the youth served by Root at a graduation ceremony that we had. We are so proud of our young people who, like so many people, have demonstrated incredible resilience over the last 6 months.
Yes.
And we're grateful for all of our partners who helped us continue our work. And we look forward to sharing our catering menu with you guys real soon.
Well, thank you so much. And again, thank you for all you do for the community and for the youth of Essex County. So thank you. And Scott, I'll talk to you soon.
All right, that sounds
So
great.
much.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.